up, it's WUNAX, it's Naz. Good to see y'all. I'm here to show you my deck list for Star Charity Top 4. Man, that was a fun event. This deck actually, it might be my favorite deck right now. I am playing Snake Eye over the turn of the year, but right now I think I'm preferring this deck anyway. Depending on what the ban list looks, this is probably what I'm gonna play. I'm gonna show you in 3 different formats. I'm gonna show you from non-engine first, engine, then I'm gonna do extra deck, and then side deck. Alrighty. Before we do that, I would like to give out to my shout out to my sponsors, Under Armour, Puma, Dueling Guard, and then also don't forget the 5% off code WUNAX. Let's go. Okay, first for non-engine, Dark Magician. I decided to play Dark Magician for another non-engine card that I'm gonna show you in a second, but this card, you know, Dragoon is insane. Gimmick, gotta play Gimmick. Hate this card, but you know, it's necessary evil. I did play Fusion Dupe because I played 2 Thrusts. This is actually a great combo, especially whenever you get Ash, because getting Ash doesn't matter anymore now, because this kind of protects it, and then you can get to Gimmick on their turn just through this card. You can't Ash this card because it just copies the effect. So honestly, Ash becomes much worse against this deck now. 2 talents. And then my other non-engine that's not really non-engine but unexpected, I'm playing Allure of Darkness, Super Polys, and then this, Shifter. Everyone hates this card, and rightfully so. This is the best hand trap in the format right now. Shifter has been insane, especially in combinations with Allure of Darkness, because it is a dark, and also it does help that it is a spellcaster because it has symmetry with High Spirits, which is something I'm going to show you in a second. But honestly, I think this was insane, and I don't know if I'm changing this. I was thinking about siding this, but no, honestly, main decking it was crazy. Shout out to Crazy Box. Appreciate you, you know, egging me on the main deck to Shifter. Shout out to the team in general. I really appreciate y'all. Also, another shout out to Liam, my buddy from Lost Zone, for lending me the thrusts. Now I'm going to go into the main deck. I did play the 1 Regained and lost. These are essentially the god cards of the deck that you want to set up. Usually if you're setting these up, you're winning. This plus Allure of Darkness and any of the Mercurier and Tragedies is 4 cards. So think about it this way. If they don't Ash the Allure of Darkness, you're +4. If they Ash the Allure, they Ash the Branded Fusion, sure. Then you Allure Darkness and you draw 4 more cards. So hey, make a choice. Branded in white, branded in red. So you play white to play around Ash. To get to the Gimmick line, because you end up setting it up through just Cartesia alone, and it's just honestly just a better option in certain cases. I played 2 Branded Opening. I don't like this one as much because I think High Spirits is much better. Because when you have Shifter, so say you start with Shifter, you can go Shifter Channeling 1, High Spirits Channeling 2, and send a Dragon and Albion. So you can go and have the Albion effect set up for this at right under Shifter. So not only are they Shifter, they have to worry about Chimera and drawing 3 on my next turn. And that could get me to a Branded Fusion when this is off anyway. Then you play the card that I think is an equivalent to the Branded Fusions. Duplication is not only just, you know, a starter, it's an interruption as well, because getting to Albaz is just amazing, and starting with Cartesia is cool. 2, you can also summon a Dark Magician, which is nice. Sometimes when you have this card in Cartesia and/or Cartesia, you can just go straight into Dragoon if you have a Dragon. So honestly, this card is just as good in most cases. That was the spells, and now I'm going to get into the monsters. I played 2 Cartesia and 1 Quim. I think 1 is enough. I don't think you need more. I feel like too many of these can be greedy. And then 2, this isn't a starter. It's a starter under Shifter though, because this does say Disintegrate, so you can send Mercurier and it still triggers, which is amazing. But still, I think this is nearly as good as having 3 of these, which I would, and next time I'd probably play 3 and then 1, because I want to see this card. You play the Albion because it's just good. I might even bump this up to 2. I don't know. If I do bump it up to 2, that means I'm probably going to play multiple of the High Spirits, but that's another decision later. Played the 2 1-ups, Tragedy and Mercurier. Tragedy Mercurier, this is a hand trap. Also, I like banishing this one more, but this card is literally just broken under Allure, so hey, they both do the same thing. Mercurier. Kit. The reason why I play Kit is because I'm not playing Retribution. Retribution is a literal break. So, in my opinion, if I'm playing cards like Shifter, which it has no synergy with, I think I just play Kit because Kit literally does the same thing as Retro. It adds from Banish. So that's honestly a little better. So this, and I'm playing the 2 Aluber. So instead of playing 3 Aluber, I play 2 Aluber and 1 Kit. Then you play 3 Albaz. I think this is mandatory. And then you play Sarnir and Lubellion. So that's it from the main deck. After that, I'll show you kind of like what you can do with the Shifter, again, as an example, so you'll know what I'm talking about. I'll do the side deck now. Yes, 1 Retro. Not in the main, but it is good siding, because now it just makes my side deck patterns much easier. 3 Cosmic. For most decks, Cosmic is just like really good, especially against the Fire King version. Just kind of kills the Fire King cards. I played the 3rd Tactics because I wanted to play 2 Droplets. So honestly, this was just good all around. Having 8 non-engine added in from just this anyway is amazing. Nib is the 2nd best hand trap in the format on top of Shifter because it's hard to play around this card. It's extremely high impactful and it does end games. This is Thrust Target. I did put in work for 1 matchup. Other than that, it didn't really do much. And then I played the Bestials. And then I played Phantasme because I wanted to search this off of this against the Fire deck, and it did come up. And Phantasme put in work because I ended up drawing. I drew like Talents and Thrust. Then for the extra deck, I think this card's just insane right now. This or Granite Fusion. If you are able to get into one or the other, you're sitting pretty for the most part. 2 of these. Sorry, 2 of these. Mandatory. I think 1 is kind of stupid, but no offense to those who play 1, but me personally, I think multiple of these is good. You only need 1 of this. This card only comes up once. Fortunately, this card's getting banned. It has to go. Because summoning Gimmick Puppet for free is just not okay. You have the Rim, then you have Titanclad, which I did summon against Pearly and almost won me a game because the unaffected effect is actually kind of nice and it's pretty big. MJ, the GOAT, Pressure Dragon himself, can't forget him, wins games. And then for the non-branded like fusions, the Super Poly target, you only need to play 1. I don't play Garua because it's not good. Chimera. Chimera is a game winner. Draco Stapelia is kind of what I do under Shifter with Dragoon. So I go this and Dragoon. Usually under Shifter because it's just 2 negates. It's a floodgate going on, and you know the Snake Eye deck has an issue under Shifter anyway. And then the 2 Despia fusions, which is Cordless, and I played the Masquerade instead of playing Lulu, which I like Lulu, but right now it's just not the time for it, in my opinion. But I wanted to show you something really quickly, what I meant about high spirits, even opening with Shifter. And let's say this is the example. So when you chain the Shifter, you can chain any of these, and then the cards get sent to the grave. So this, there'd be time if I had say I had this in a blank card, I would go Shifter, Chain Link 1. This is Chain Link 2. And then this would be Chain Link 3, and then I'll reveal this to send Albion. So then I do that, and then I would summon either a Luber in certain cases, or I get to summon Quim off of this. And then off of what I'm adding here, I always add Cartesia because I have an Albaz in the grave now. So then you're just netting a plus every time. And then when you get this on the field, you get to send Mercurier, which turns into any of the branded searches. Or if you go Aluber instead, this is just straight up random fusion. But because if you go this way, you have to search Kit instead. Sometimes because you don't want to lose to an Ash. Yes, you can lose to Ash in this case, because at least you can set up a Sanctifier possible line under it as well, so you can end up getting the Kit to search something like branded in white. But no matter, even if you do get Ash, at least you're getting to a Labellion play with the Albion, because it's going to always set the branded in red. So that's what I wanted to show you. So Shifter actually doesn't really do much against this deck. It actually might help it in a sense. So that's what I wanted to kind of show you guys. Other than that, hey, thank you, WUNAX family. Appreciate y'all. I want to shout out not only just the sponsors, but my loved ones, Abby, my girlfriend, my family, buddy Keegan, who's filming the video. Thank you, dog. Yeah, Hamlin, Tennessee. I just want to shout out all those people. Thank you. Y'all have a good night.